Hello everyone, hello, welcome to our core finisher. Now this core finisher is unique because it has to do with our pelvic floor. This is pelvic floor health 101, and these 6 exercises are going to get your lower body strong and really able to complete higher level impact exercises. We're going to work that 360 pelvic floor, so we're going to work right underneath in the front and then your glutes in the back, because really our pelvic floor makes up a whole lot more than what you think. You can use weights in these exercises if you want to get a little bit more challenging. I suggest you do these exercises without weights first, and as you build strength in this region in your pelvic floor, then you can increase weights, increase intensity and range of motion, and even play with the exercises a little bit more. Without further ado, let's get started into this little 6-minute finisher. All right, team, so we're gonna lay on our back right here, just like so, and we're gonna start off doing some pelvic floor tilts. So big shoulder roll back. I'll let you know when to begin. Our gaze is straight up at that ceiling. Lower back is melted into the mat. Feet are stable on that mat. And I want you to think of your bones here and just tilt that pelvic floor up and back down. And you can see mine curl up a little bit, squeeze the glutes at the top, and back down. Good. We're just tilting that pelvic floor up, holding it for a 3 count, and back down. So let's tilt and hold. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Last one, hold. 3, 2, 1. Now let's progress this. We're going to do a glute bridge. So go ahead, tilt your pelvic floor, hold it in, and go ahead and squeeze those glutes at the top. Rise those pelvic bones to the ceiling and back down. Relax. Tilt, rise, squeeze, and down. That's what we're going to do here. Tilt, rise, squeeze those glutes together and down. One last one. Tilt, rise, squeeze, and down. Nice job. We're going to do some heel raises. So we're going to bring our knees all the way up so that our legs are going to be at a 90-degree angle. And we're just bringing that knee around to our chest. A nice circular motion here, so like a half moon. Bringing our knee up one at a time. Good. Last one. Now let's get our heels. So we're going to drag that heel right out in front and come back in. All while we're keeping that pelvic tilt, holding our lower back. Our spine is melted into that mat. Make sure that pelvic tilt that we were doing at the beginning, that's what we want to see here. Slide that heel down and back up. Full control in your core. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over. We're going to get our cat-cow. So hands are right underneath our shoulders, knees underneath your hip bones, belly lowers, look up to the ceiling, and then tuck your chin, spine comes to the ceiling. Cat-cow just a few times, 30 seconds each exercise. Good. Last one. Hold here and go to neutral spine. Let's take our right leg out and our left arm out. Keeping those on the mat and then bring them back in. Go ahead, extend the right leg or the left leg, right arm, and bring it back in. Neutral spine here, looking about a foot in front of those fingertips, making sure your neck is aligned with your spine. Last one. And let's flip it over and do it all again. Let's practice those pelvic tilts here. So tilt and back. Good. Tiny little movement here. Tucking. Good. Give me that tilt. And you can feel it here. Squeeze your glutes in. Core is in tight. Last one. And give me a glute bridge. Rise those glutes to the ceiling. Now what we can do with this to amp it up is making sure we're holding in tight as we rise up to the ceiling. Good. Now you can incorporate a weight here too. So as you progress this exercise through the weeks, you can put a weight right across your pelvic region. You can also do these off of a bench. Elevate yourself. Last one. And come on down. So tilt that pelvic floor, lower back is into the mat, and bring one knee up. One at a time, alternating left and right, keeping that lower back tucked into that mat. Now what you can do with these ones is you can progress 2 feet off the ground at a time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and heel drag, team. So make sure that pelvic floor or that lower back is in the mat. Tilt that pelvic floor, hold it in tight, and relax. Tilt it in, and then push that heel out and back up. Now you're gliding that heel on your mat. What you can do to amplify this move is you can elevate that leg, push it out and back in. So we're not going against the floor anymore. Elevating that leg, pushing out. Last one. And let's flip it over. Flip it over to that cat-cow. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Up towards the ceiling and tucking the chin back in. Hold your core in tight. Good. Last one. And relax. Go ahead and give me that bridge and shoot the right leg, left arm out. Now if you wanted to challenge yourself, you can go ahead and elevate both, hold, and come on in. Ready? Elevate, hold, full control of that core, and back in. Again, one more on each side, and come on back down. Last one. And back down. There you go. That is our little core finisher for your pelvic floor health. Remember to get that tilt in place. Hold it there for your bridges when we slide that heel out and when we elevate our knee. And then we flip it over for some prone positions. I hope you enjoyed this little core finisher. I know we sure did. Bye.